going on? Hello boys, we are back into Minecraft. Wow, I bet I don't sound good at all. But we're ready to get back on the Sigma grind set. We are ready to grind. I should add my kilocalories from my white monster. You know, looking at my own streams, I kind of want to get like a better mic. It's just, obviously it's a money thing. Right? I don't really like have money to like be buying mics. I would probably put it on like the to-do list maybe. Forging L. We should just like join the party, honestly. Bird Arch tank, yeah. Should be fine, right? Yeah, they don't care. I just got a Skyblock level, interesting. Alright, let's go, boys. Seriously? Bruh. Dead ends are better to do. I have a choice, I should take a dead end. Brad died to boomerang with it, that's crazy. I'm dumb. I'm sure you are. I have no doubt in my mind about that. I have high confidence on the truth value of that sentence. Wanted to do. on to the last few runs. Actually, I'm room stacking. Let me get out of here. Well, okay. We hit 4. Bingo. Oh, the tank died. That's not good. That sucks. Hey, still S+. We take that. Looks like Worldly did nothing, something to watch out for. Party leader left, yeah. Anytime the party leader leaves, you should leave, because that means the party is dead. I might as well not even work on my sword, because I plan to get a giant sword at some point. No point in like recomming my sword if I'm just gonna sell it relatively soon. Oh, hi, Kata. Good, good. Good, good, good. Oh, that's funny. It took me down here. Didn't mean to right click. Yeah, I often accidentally right click. Or even if I do right click, it often takes me further than I wanted it to. So it's a bit of a curse. It's actually kind of funny how much I put into my AOTV. I just knew that it was a worthwhile investment because I'd always have it. Like, I recommed my AOTV, but I haven't even recommed my Shadow Fury. It kind of shows where my priorities are. Because I'm like, I'll eventually sell the Shadow Fury, but I'm never going to sell the AOTV, so it is worth it to that. Yeah, I think my damage is fine. I'm like one-tapping things, so... My concern was like, I'd be running out of mana while clearing, so... That's like why my priority was to recom the AOTV. This room has no mini. What did you do to it? Oh, there it is. What are you doing? That was weird. What's up? Hello, man. Calmer. Wait, I need to organize my inventory when I get the chance. I have like 2 pages of junk. I was like, it doesn't seem to be doing very long. Just one point at Dungeons? Yes. I really wouldn't even play at Dungeons unless you're on 1.8. If you're on your foraging build, I would log off. I would swap to 1.8 for Dungeons. Otherwise, Dungeons is unplayable on 1.21. No money. Let's see. It looks like I did the most rooms and I did the most secrets. Wow, I'm carrying this party, dude. Most rooms and most secrets. All me, boys, all me. All me, all me. Now we do our split. Our one room split. Alright, looks like we're taking this next room up here. And we're doing the secrets for it as well. What mods am I using? I'm actually using a lot. I have a lot of mods. I wonder if I can try to like list them by memory. Skyblock add-ons, Skytills, NEU, Skyhandy, Dolker, Dungeon Rooms mod. Probably more that I can't think of off the top of my head. There's a guy in front of me, so I'm just gonna do secrets instead of clearing room stacking. Alright, looks like Quiz was fully abandoned. Wow, I thought you were, jeez, dude. You like fully abandoned Quiz. So the entire bottom part of the dungeon's finished, so it's like, yeah, literally just this 2x2. Okay. And this is our crypt. There you go, there you go, 5 crypts. And we end, boys. Alright, let's make it blood. That guy was very bright. All knockback, no damage. Let's go, boys. Let's see. I did the most secrets, but Sushi did the most rooms. Sushi left. Thank you. He's inviting friends. Ooh, Kata 25. Not good, chat, not good. Looks like that guy's blood rushing, we'll leave it to him. Looks like he may do that room, but he's taking forever to get to it, so I'm just gonna race him to it. Yeah, beat you there. Yeah, you're fucking slow. I knew it was your split, but you took forever to get there, so I just raced you to it. Person in this room, won't do it. Just get stuck on a wall. Again, I can very clearly tell you're trying to go this way, but you're just so slow, so I'm just going to beat you to it. Dead end means I do it. This is my room. This is a very narrow thing. Let's see, what's left to do? Maybe Archer's room again? No. Oh, the two out of 6. It's this room. Already equipped. That's done, so we have to just help over here. They're still clearing it, actually. Oh, it's this room. Let me guess, a mob fell down and they can't find it. Alright, I'll clear it normally and then check. Okay, yeah. It definitely is a case of a mob that fell and they can't find it. Alright, we got it. Overflux, not bad, not bad. God dang, look at that health. Almost died there, jeez. You died to Bigfoot? Seriously? Still got S+. Total ally healing. How am I healing other people? I don't understand. What am I doing for someone else's healing? That's the part I don't get. Let's see, I did the most rooms and the most secrets. Let's go, boys. All me, baby. All me. Oh, we lost people. I'm just gonna instantly turn right. Yeah, we've a really big split, so we have plenty to do. Nope, it's not what I wanted to do at all. Like I said, kind of easy to accidentally right-click that thing, especially because I'm used to there being a Hyperion there, so I'm used to just randomly right-clicking. Just, you know, hype to heal, you know, just regular gameplay stuff, but now hype to heal Where does that go? Oh. Now hype to heal is like something to avoid. Alright, that's my split finished. Time to help other people with theirs. Alright, let's leave it to him. Let's avoid room stacking. Looks like we have to take face-offs again. We're always left with face-off's room. I'll leave the room to him and do the puzzle. Can I join your party? If you can sneak in. I was talking about that earlier in the last stream, that, I'm not the party leader, so whenever the party leader goes into queue, you need to, like, hurry up and find the party so you can join. You have to, like, sneak in. And that's, like, always how it is with, KillIt parties. You have to join through Party Finder like a regular player. No invites. Weird. So you have to, it means you have to pay attention. You have to wait. You have to like watch the stream, and you have to wait for someone to leave or disconnect. And then you have to like wait for when you get in Party Finder. And you gotta be ready because there's gonna be a little bit of stream delay. So you gotta be ready to like join as soon as someone leaves. It's probably bad. It's always bad. It's not bad? Really? Wow, that was rare. Save me, overflux. Ooh, barely. Yeah, chat. We did it, boys. We beat Minecraft. New ally healing? I have no idea what it's referring to. I don't heal anyone. I'm not doing healing for anybody. I have no idea what it means by that. There should be 0, 0, 0, and it's like new record 60,000. Like, what? Since when did I heal 60,000 hearts? I didn't heal anyone. I am doing no healing. I didn't do any healing. Still in the clearing phase. still playing. But we do the secrets in this room. Oof. I know, right? Shadow of congrats. Bat bestiary? No way. Oh my god, does that mean no one was getting bat bestiary for like a long time or what? What? Dog, it should not even allow that. What? You're kidding me. I just right-clicked and it, on my Shadow Fury, it teleported me behind the Mimic, but behind the Mimic was out of bounds, and then it killed me for being out of bounds. That is so not fair. What? Dog. That is so not fair. Yeah, I need to do every secret. I need to make up for that. It's not that? Wait, what? How is this room 4 to 5, but it's not that? Then what possibly could it be? Let's hope that's S+, because I died. Enough. The party leader DC, bro. I leveled up my Berserk. I get melee damage, walk speed, bloodless damage, throwing axe, Ragnarok summoning health, lust for blood. Alright, this may be the chance if you want to get in my party. Quick, look in Party Finder, try to find me. My hygiene is KillIt. Right here, this one. C8SP Party Kata 27. If you want to get in right here quick, and someone's already in, too late. Gotta be fast. Gotta be quick. No tank? Big question, big question. Tankless? Someone may be kicked. Make sure you're staying in Party Finder. Keep watching the stream. If anyone wants to get in, keep paying attention. There may be an opening, we'll see. Just keep refreshing, See if someone leaves and we re-queue and you may be able to join. Need people to S+ while I AFK? That's atrocious, dog. Who would ever want to join that? Alright, I'm gonna join that party, I think. Because this guy's not queued. In we go. Alright, it looks like we're full. That's 5 people. In we go. We are playing tankless and healerless. We'll see how it goes. It looks like I'm actually the highest kata person in the party. So I believe I actually just unlocked one for all, right? The enchant? Yeah. I'm enchanting 25, which means I got one for all. I may make my giant sword one for all. We'll see. Because I feel like giant sword is like the only sword that one for all is good with. So like if you have a claymore, then obviously you need to like hypermax it. It should have like chimera, T7, so you wouldn't one for all a claymore. However, for swords like Shadow Fury or Livid Dagger, the thing about one for all is it increases your damage. So the more damage you have, the more the boost is. And if your weapon's like a Livid Dagger, well, it doesn't have much damage to begin with. It has a lot of like strength, crit chance, bonus attack speed, blah blah blah. But it's not like it has like damage, and so one for all won't boost it that much. But giant sword pretty much only has one thing going for it, and that's damage. So I feel like it makes sense to one for all a giant sword. I feel like it's like the one item it makes the most sense for. So I made one for all my giant sword. It would save me money on enchants. Because obviously I don't really want to put like something weird on it, like Soul Eater. I don't want to put like tier 7 enchants on it, blah blah blah. So I do feel like my best bet is like one for all. Because otherwise it's going to look like this. A mix of tier 5, 6, and 7 enchants with like some shitty ultimate. So I feel like it just makes sense to just be like, fuck it, I'll just get one for all. Dude, it blows my mind that these people treat failing Blaze as like a catastrophe. Like, no it isn't. Just use draft. All me. Yeah, we don't have a tank, but we're doing crazy DPS, so it's fine. Okay, I need to like clean out my inventory. I may leave after this. Just to organize my inventory. Okay, slash hub. Alright, so I have 3 pages worth of junk, so let's do like let's do it by type. So let's do junk armor. Because this, yeah, salvage, yeah. Let's do salvage. Alright, now let's do like bazaar items. Anything that like is bazaarable. Anything that can be bought on the bazaar. Okay. Yay. Me trying to get my party to join my stream. Actually, I'll just keep the default for now. And then these need to be NPC sold. All of this is NPC side junk. We don't need to do PY, it's fine, I don't care. In fact, I'm probably not even gonna PY to begin with. I'm probably just gonna like go in my hidey hole or something, because I'm on my second profile. I don't have a Necron's ladder, bro. Okay, thank you. Are you in the stream? Have you arrived yet? Are you here? Are you watching the program? What you mean you can? You either do it or you don't. You know, I kind of want a Wither Cloak. Can I afford a Wither Cloak? Should I buy a Wither Cloak? Wither Cloak. Lowest bid. It's like 3 mil. I could buy one. 2.5. Alright. Got it. Alright, I'm ready to play tank. Let's go, boys. I only just now got it with their cloak. Oh, right, I'm tank. I can't play burst. Okay, that's fine. I'll just do secrets. This is fine. Bro, I'm like one of those like low cata tanks, bro, where you just only do secrets. I now understand why. Because when you don't have Hyperion or Terminator, it's kind of hard to clear. It's like, oh, but when I'm Burrs, I can clear with like a Shadow Fury or a Lividagger. But that's only if you have the Burrs cone. And so since I'm playing tank, I don't have the Burrs cone, I don't have Hyperion, I don't have Terminator. And so it's kind of hard to clear, and so you end up just doing secrets. So now I'm like one of them now. I'm one of those like secret only tanks who just instantly start doing secrets instead of clearing. I understand their pain. Yeah, dude, melee Burrs was like totally unviable until they added the Mage Cone. Like, you just cannot play like melee tank. Like, there's just no such thing. Just even saying it out loud, like, how many people have you heard say they're melee tank? Yet you've never heard the phrase melee tank, because there's no such thing, it's impossible. It's too slow, it sucks too much, it's too bad. No one would ever play melee tank, so... You can play term tank, you can play hype tank, but you can't play melee tank, it's too bad. It's too terrible of a playstyle. Okay, I've got plenty of 1x1s here to do, this is fine. I need to do / protect item on my Wither Cloak. Protect. Protect. Right. There you go, now I won't lose my Wither Cloak that I just bought. Are we already going in? Alright. I'll keep just revive stones on me then. It'll look a healer circle. I will take that. Hello. Welcome to stream. You're back. Weird. That was fucking fast. No, don't stand in arch location. This is F7, not M7. Oh, dude, I'm gonna get clapped. Oh my god. This is going so poorly. Oh, I'm on the wrong pet! Oh! Dog, I just figured out. I'm on the wrong pet. I'm supposed to be on my baby Yeti. I was like, man, why am I dying so much? Baby Yeti, there you go. Wow, that was bad. Wand? I swapped my wand with my wither cloak. I'd rather have a wither cloak than a useless ass healing wand. Okay, so Bonzo Mass, Baby Yeti, wither cloak. What to do? Q higher, dude. They took forever in P1, honestly. Like even if I didn't have Baby Yeti, I wouldn't have died if they just did crystals. They were jacking off and looking at porn instead of doing crystals. You could just tell. I was just sitting there waiting and waiting and waiting, and just crystals just were not happening. Like this is not M7R. This is they fell asleep in P1 and woke up 30 minutes later. Can I see your armor? It's just like standard Necron. There's nothing like special about it. It's G6 P6 though, so it actually may be better than Dude, it was two things. It was Baby Yeti. I didn't have my Baby Yeti, and my team was just not doing anything. But I have a Baby Yeti. It's fine. Get gemstone slots? Dude, on this profile? Dude, I'm broke on this profile. Let me put my money away. Yeah, I don't have money to buy perfect Jaspers. Not on an early game profile. Definitely not. What do you mean? What's your profile looking like? I mean, you have perfect Jaspers. You have G-Drag. But it's the slots. It's the slots themselves are expensive. I have more problems to worry about than strength, not gonna lie. Get True Prot. I have True Prot. Well, I don't want to get hardened mana because I'm not necessarily a tank. Like, this is just my Necron, so I don't want to optimize my Necron for Necron tank. Get Fumings? I'm just not really rich. I just don't have the money. I'll do a lot better this run. Just queue good teammates. I'll do better this run. I just didn't have my Baby Yeti out. That was like the main issue. I had Griffin out instead of Baby Yeti, so that definitely like was ruining. Okay, so 3-Force Necron, Bonzo Mass, Baby Yeti. Like I said, I just don't have like the money to spend. Like I am so broke that if I dropped a handle, I would have to get a loan from a guild member just to open it. So it's like, I don't have money to spend on Fumings, I don't have money to spend on Jaspers. I can't even open a handle if I dropped it, that's how broke I am. Don't worry, like, I have really good guild members, like, I'm sure my guild members would easily give me a loan. Yeah, but it gives me damage, though. I feel like you're, like, forgetting. I'm currently playing tank. I don't need Jaspers. I don't, like, that's strength. I don't need strength. I need, damage. or health, or well, I suppose Baby Yeti works by strength, so I think your logic is the more strength I have, the more health I'll get. Yeah, I could optimize for strength. What's up, Hello Man? I think your note is really bad as well. Honestly, I wouldn't join this party if I saw that note, not gonna lie. That note is repulsive, dude. I like, even if that was the only party in Party Finder, I would not join. Get Reforged? I don't think it would matter. S+, no dupe. Something like that. That's like a standard note. That's funny. Get a second Bonzo. It's a reference to my 2 Spirit Masks and 3 Bonzo Masks on my main profile. I don't know. I've never seen those names. I don't know that. Reforge for strength? Wait, that's actually not a bad idea. Epic? $32 strength. Yeah, that's incredibly broke. That is so broke that I couldn't even open a handle if I dropped it. That is comically broke. That is like, I can't even open my chest because I have no money in the bank broke. That is very, very, very broke. It's 150 mil for handle and then 50 mil for scroll. No, I have 40 mil in bank. I have 46 million. I can't even open a scroll. I can't even open... I'd have to get a loan if I get a scroll. I am very poor. Very, very, very poor. This is poverty. This is... I have to get a loan just to open a scroll. That's funny. But yeah, I've been getting a lot of advice about, like, buy this, buy that, buy this, buy that. It's like, yes, I'm aware that buying things makes you better. This is news to exactly no one. It's just like a money thing. Yeah, starring also costs money. Yeah, everyone's advice is just spend money. Oh, are you not surviving? Just spend money on items. It's like, wow, you're so smart. I can't believe I didn't think about spending money on items. Let me go spend money on items. I can't believe it never occurred to me that I could spend money on items to get better. I could probably level it while you're queuing, actually. That would actually be kind of funny. Well, I was what I was doing is I was playing floor 6, but then I got invited to Pro Guys floor 7, and I'm like, fuck it, why not? Sure. But I was originally planning to do floor 6. I have a plan. Start up a floor 6 and then leave. And then I'll just like level up my baby Yeti in a floor 6 while you queue. I feel like that'd be like a good plan. And then yeah, you can just go and queue again. This is fine. Okay. I have to stay as tank though, rip. Alright, so make sure I have my baby Yeti out. Yeah, let's just kill things. This should level it a little bit. Just while we wait, just while we queue, might as well get some kills in. Maybe get some XP. You know what's weird? The baby Yeti is a fishing pet, I think. So, yeah, I may get reduced XP because combat. But what am I gonna do? Fish? You want me to fish to level a baby Yeti? That's so silly. Fishing to level a baby Yeti. Me and the boys doing a floor 6 to try to level a baby Yeti. Which is not a combat pet, but my fishing setup, I don't even have a fishing setup. This is my second profile. I have like nothing. It's like an empty ass profile. Dude, all of my net worth is what you see. My Griffin, my Necron, my Shadow Fury, that's it. That's my entire, this is everything on the profile. My second profile has like nothing on it. It's like an empty ass profile. It's like a shell. It only has like 5 good items, and then it's just empty everywhere else. Press, I get it. Oh. Auto pickup. There you go. Leveled baby Yeti to 33. Let's go. It works. Doing floor 6 works. Floor 6 is one of the better ways to level a pet. I mean, I just feel like I could do that, but in floor 6 and 7. Like, if I'm playing floor 4 to get recoms, why don't I just play floor 6 for recoms and also Giant Sword? And while I'm at it, why don't I play for floor 7 for, like, recom and everything? Like, if I'm gonna play floor 7 for money, I might as well play floor 6 for money, floor 7 for money. Oh, right, I'm not Berserker. Oh, this is painful. Okay, I think this is the point where I die. I'm not a Berserker, so... Oh, I got potions, that's nice. I will take them. Oh my god, look at my health. I'm like right on the verge of dying. How have I not died yet? I'm like literally on the edge, like any second now. Oh, there goes my Bonzo though. There you go. I would have done better if I was Burrs. That's like my defense. I would switch to Burrs, but we're in Party Finder. Yeah, like in consideration of being a tank with a Shadow Fury in floor 6 on like a level 53 profile, I think I did fine. Want to do something else? Well, I was doing floor 6s, now we're doing floor 7s. There's a lot of parties, oh my god. There's so many parties. Oh, like, I mean, like, yeah, I mean, if I have a healer with me, they're like hard carrying tank. Can you give us floor 6? Yeah, we can do floor 6 if you want. Alright, let me swap back to my floor 6 setup. Swap the Bonzo mask for a Necron helmet, because I'm not playing tank. Go from tank to burst. And then I'll swap out the thing. Are we doing floor 6 or 7? What's our plan here? Are we doing floor 6? What is our plan? Yeah, my Berserker is way higher than my tank, if I pull it up here. Yeah, I'm like a Berserker main. That's what I was saying earlier. I don't want to put, like, the mana vampire, whatever it's called, on my Necron, because I'm not, like, a main tank. I just can put on a Baby Yeti and play tank, like, if I need to. Like, if we're just randomly doing floor 7, like, yeah, sure, I'll just put on my Baby Yeti and we'll play tank. But otherwise, I wouldn't consider myself, like, a tank. I just can. I just can swap to tank when needed. Because that's the thing, is that, like, yeah, like, all it takes to be a tank is just swap to Baby Yeti. That's, like, it. Like, what's the difference between, like, a Berserker and a tank? It's like, you just change your pet, that's it. There's no, like, if you can Berserker, you can tank. Like, it's pretty straightforward. Oh my god. Because, like, it's not everything. Like, I'm not gonna upend my entire minion setup for a single pet. That's crazy. Like, you want me to get rid of all of my minions just to put down fishing minions? Just to level a Baby Yeti. At that point, why don't I just go buy a higher level Baby Yeti? I feel like that's, like, significantly more complicated than just the more straightforward answer. Holy shit, 8 months? Dog, no. Your advice is terrible. I'm just gonna level it by using it, that's the plan. I'm just gonna use the Baby Yeti, and then by using it, it gets levels. That is my plan. The manliest sneeze you've ever heard. What are you wearing? Reaper mats? What are you? Tank? Okay. Profit. I don't care, I'm finishing the run. I think I do want to make like a to-do list or something. Mostly just to like write it down or something. Why would we reset? Four people reset? We can play with 4 people. It's not hard. Besides, there's usually one person not helping anyway. It's not like a big deal to lose a person. I'm not resetting just because one person left, jeez. It's only me? Then I guess I should add everyone who left for abandoning me in the middle of a run. Yeah, that's just how Party Finder is sometimes. Yeah, finish the run. I don't know why you left. Dude, I'm having to carry this party so hard. Jeez. Truly a monkey finder moment. How's that 5 out of 6? Oh, wait. Never mind. I was about to say. I got very confused how that was 5 out of 6. I'm like, I did the route. How is this not finished? Yeah, we can just go for like 275 since S plus isn't possible. I don't think we like need blessings, so we can just go like 275. No, I just don't believe in resetting. Like, oh no, we lost one person, better shit our pants, and like can't finish the run because of one dude. It's like you're letting one person decide if you do the run or not. Wow, bitch boy over here can't do a run if the mage isn't hard carrying him and doing everything for him. Well, I think I just went to the wrong block. I delete. Now I'm in the wrong part of the map. Might as well just do this room if I get yeah. Return to that split when I get around to it. I remember something I said like last stream was that if we reset every time something went wrong, we would never finish any runs. Because there's always like some random person in the party who sucks, who like makes things go bad. So there's always like one person not doing a good job. So we can't just like reset every time things don't go well. But yeah, dude, it's crazy, dude. I don't know why. I'm pretty sure the helmet's rarer. I wonder if it says that in like the item drop chance on the bestiary thing. Does the game like acknowledge the helmet's rare? Because everyone notices. Everyone's like, yeah, the helmet's always the last one. Like, does the game acknowledge that the helmet's rare? Is this a 290, or is my mod broken? This is like a 290, right? We can just go in. Is this it? Is this 270? Is this the 275? It is? Okay, we can just go in. Making my way downtown. Alright, because it's two people, let's just play it safe. Let's just, like, play it extra safe. Yeah, but it's only two people. I feel like that's kind of scary. Okay, there you go. You like an overflux or something to place? Unfortunately, I bet, dude. Oh, this is going very nice. Wow. See, we didn't need our fucking teammates. I told you so. I'm totally right. In fact, you're more than right. You're like, bro, it's fine. I'm high kata. It's like, yes, you are. This is going great. Like, this run is going perfectly fine. These are great runs. They're all 0.5? Yeah, I think lived experience would disagree. Yeah, it would have been faster if you didn't leave. I mean, I feel like you're kind of like, yeah, I played poorly and the time was bad. It's like, yeah, and I played perfectly. Like, I only had a small mistake where I went down the wrong block and had to leap out. So, like, even I had, like, a little mistake, but I didn't shit my pants over it. Like the rest of the party. Mark S, Mark Fifi, Y, Kyrax, and Max the Mafia C. The rest of our party who left us. Let's just do 30, fuck it, why not? Why not Q30? Look at all this junk on me, I should sell it. You guys are just good. Yeah, I know, especially relative to our teammates. Jeez. Fucking made us solo everything because they left. But I refuse to let my teammates dictate how I play. I started the floor 6 and I'm gonna finish the floor 6. Don't use other people's accounts. Looks like he's carrying a friend right there. Let's take out anything I can just like sell. Your sibling. Oh my god. Why are you doing play sites? What do you need play site for? I don't have armor. Are you like on a second profile? Or what's up with that? I can do like 28. I think that's like an acceptable. Because I want to get the better teammates. I want to get like the best people from Party Finder. I want to cherry pick. My new Iron Man. Don't. First, it's Iron Man. Don't say Iron Man. We got a cat of 30 anyway. Wow, that helped so much. I'm gonna leave for 3 minutes. BRB. Hello, chat. We in, boys. Welcome back. Hello. You should not play Iron Man. You should have a main profile instead. In we go. I missed everything. Oh, hey, 3 minutes. Look at that. That's funny. I was like, BRB 3 minutes, and I come back at the 3-minute mark. Hello, the Jonathan. Were you in my stream yesterday? Yes, let's go. The healer disconnected. I was talking to you. That's big, 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 big. Very big. Not to be confused with small. We did it, boys. No, that's not it. Nearly jumped. I mean, even stuff not on this profile. Dude, this Necron Armor is literally my only armor set. Like, if I look at my wardrobe, yeah, I have nothing. I have a set of Skeleton Master I picked up on the ground, and an Ender set, which doesn't even look complete, and that's about it. And then a few early game armors. So no, I have nothing. Yeah, I can do Enderman on main. I actually have 2 armors, funny enough. I have Necrotic Final Destination and Ancient Final Destination. I actually have 2 armor sets, 2 Final Destinations. Just so I can play both classes. I can play it however I want. Are we queued? I usually don't give out loans, so no. Give me P leader. Give me leader on the queue. No, it's fine. I don't want it. I don't want to do alone. Q. Party finder Q. No. Okay, I need to do runs. I don't have time to wait. I don't know what you're doing, but I don't have time to wait. I'm not party leader, I didn't kick you. P left, because you weren't queued. And I don't have time to stand around and wait for you not queuing. I was not leader. The party's already started. Wow, someone skipped trap. Can you believe that? Keep that. The party is a 5 out of 5. Yeah, that's good. Bro, that guy's up there. Come on, that's not meta. What's your IGN? Bunch of numbers in it, bro. stream finished? No, it's not. Why is this room not finished? Right now it's finished. Chat, I need to lock in, oh my god. Nobody left. Bruh. What is this guy doing? All knockback, no damage. Who's doing that? How is he even doing knockback? What is this guy even doing? How long does it take that guy to do one room? Jeez, he's still in that same room. Skyblock is a pretty scammy game. I don't like giving people my items. Even with collateral. It's also a harder to appraise item as well. Because of things like armor kills, it can be hard to figure out exactly what it's worth, so... I don't know what it's worth. Don't ask for handouts, man. I see one. Bye-bye. Cat, are you watching stream? Like, that reminds me of how I met you. I met you because people were mocking you. My guild chat was like, yo guys, look at this IGN catifier. Look how bad he is. Look how terrible his profile is. And so I looked at his profile, like, I gotta see if he's really as bad as they say. He was pretty bad. That's fun. And that's how I met Cat. Dude, I had like 4 people in guild chat, like literally just like mocking you, laughing at you. Like, I literally just had guild chat was flooded with like, hey yo, look how bad this guy is, yo, PV Catifier, look how terrible he is. Just the whole guild chat was just flaming up Yuma. They were just like mocking him and laughing at him in guild chat. And so I'm like, I gotta check this out. So I like visited his island, partied him. I'm like, I gotta see it. I gotta see this firsthand. This unusually bad player. I had to see for myself. And then like a week later, he gets scammed and deletes his profile. Like, to be fair, again, like, my advice would have been to just, like, keep playing on the profile. Like, even if you lost 90% of your items, you still have your skills. And so, like, you should still just keep playing on it. Starting over on an Iron Man, I feel like, especially deleting the profile, deleting it's almost the weird part. Why didn't you just play on the Iron Man? Like, you didn't have to delete it. Like, there's no reason. You should have still had a slot to create the Iron Man. So, like, there was no reason to delete it. You just, like, deleted it for no reason. I just got kicked, bro. Alright. You know, I'm pretty sure if you told me about it in advance, like, oh, I'm gonna transfer all my items to my friend's co-op, I probably would have told you not to do it. I would have, like, warned you it was a bad idea. But I'm pretty sure you would have ignored that advice anyway, because you tend to ignore my advice. So I'm pretty sure even if I forewarned you, you were about to get scammed, you'd probably still get scammed. You're just pretty susceptible. You're just like susceptible to being scammed. Even if you were warned 20 minutes in advance you were about to get scammed, you would still get scammed. You're just like, it's your personality type. You just do not take advice. You ignore life altering advice. So I couldn't have stopped you even if I told you about it. Even if I warned you it was a scam, you still would have got scammed. If I told you not to join that profile, you would have still joined the profile. Even if I told you they could have... Because it's funny, because I would have seen it. Like, I know how you got kicked. It's because there's 2 people in the co-op. It wasn't a 1-person, it was a 2-person co-op. So, like, I would have known instantly that you were going to get co-op kicked. Like, it's very foreseeable. It was, like, you were surprised. You were surprised, I wasn't. As soon as you explained what the scam was, I, like, saw it coming before you even finished it. Because your messages were, like, frantic or hectic. Like, I could barely tell what you were saying because you were just like, oh my god! But, like, even I could tell it was a scam. Like, before you even finished explaining, I already saw what the scam was. The scam was obvious, like, immediately. It was pretty blatant. Yeah, you were shocked. I wasn't. I saw it coming. That was predictable. I would bet money that... I would unironically have betted money that you were going to get co-op kicked. It was so predictable. Yeah, of course. 2D determined. I think he F-adds everyone, doesn't he? That's like not a special thing. 2B determined adds everyone, I think. I'm pretty sure. So, to get co-op kicked, if it's a 3-person co-op, if 2 people vote for you to get kicked, you get kicked. So it was that guy plus either a friend or his second account, probably his second account. And then once you got all your items in, they just kicked you. It's a 2/3 majority. In order to kick someone from a profile, you need a 2/3 majority. So it took 2 votes and you were out. Just like that. This guy's name kind of looks like mine. Yeah, like, I can already tell you what the scam is. It was the person, and then that person's second profile, and then as soon as you transfer all your items, that person had 2 monitors, like, with both instances, and then 3, 2, 1, and then she kicked you on both profiles. So, like, I know exactly how the scam works. I know about the scam. You did not. I foresee what the scam is. Pro guy, you're not online. Should I join this? There's like a high cata player in the party. Oh, it's full 3-man. I don't want to join that party. Ooh. I don't want your like. Actually, can everyone give a dislike on this video? Can we get 3 dislikes? Can we get 3 dislikes? I need all 3 of my viewers to dislike the stream. But yeah, trusting someone doesn't stop them from scamming you. I know, shocking information. You like I said, I think it's a mindset. I think you just have to like view things through the lens of a Skyblock player. No amount of trust stops someone from scamming you. Your own mother could scam you, believe it or not. In fact, I remember watching a video about like celebrities who like grew up with nothing, and like one of them, their own dad had scammed them out of money. So like, no, you can't trust anyone. Like, the thing is that trust doesn't stop them from scamming you. You got scammed by a trusted person. This tells you that there is no correlation between trust and getting scammed. There's nothing. Trusting someone does not stop them from scamming you. If anything, trust is often a component of scams. There are things called trust scams, where they will friend you and be your friend for months and build up rapport, and then they'll do something like ask for a loan and then block you as soon as you give it. The trust is a part of the scam. You're like, but I trusted them, and they're like, that's how they got you. That was the point. That's how they get you. I don't think you should join co-ops. Hello, per guy. Oh my god, the real per guy? I'm playing 4-6. 4 viewers, let's go. I'm pretty sure one of them is an alt though, so it doesn't count. That's great. It's funny because I can tack on Catify's story to my list of co-op horror stories, dude. So like as a streamer, people often tell me things, obviously, right? And like one of the things people love to share is like how their co-op went wrong. And so like every once in a while, someone will come in the stream and be like, my co-op scammed me, my co-op kicked me, my co-op took my money, my co-op took from the minions, my co-op claimed my option. You know, my co-op briefed my island. Dude, I hear these stories all the time. Like, I can't even remember the last time someone told me about a co-op that was good. Like, when's the last time someone's like, oh yeah, I joined a co-op and they gave me items and they carried me in dungeons and it was great and they were so supportive. Like, no, I've never had a viewer say that in my entire life. I've never heard someone be like, oh, I'm in a co-op and it's actually been really helpful for me. Said no one fucking ever. This entire co-op thing is a bad idea. Like, unironically, I think Hypixel Skyblock should remove co-ops. Like, first off, like, I just don't like the idea. Like, the whole point of, like, Skyblock is that you have an island that's floating in the middle of nowhere and you have to live and survive on it. If you're bringing a second person, I feel like it changes the dynamic. Like, the idea of a Skyblock, I feel like, makes less sense if you have 2 people with you. My co-op take all my money. Shocker, shocker, chat. I have 2 people in chat that have co-op horror stories. Would you look at that? The people in co-op have co-op horror stories. Yep. Every single time, chat. Every single time. I've never heard of people talk about how great their co-op is. My co-op got me banned, my co-op scammed me, blah blah blah, dude. It's always something negative, dude. I've never heard of co-ops talked about in a good light. and so I don't recommend them. Just face value, I don't recommend co-ops. If you are in a co-op, I recommend that you make a second profile and main it. Like, you need to have a main profile that is not Iron Man, that is not co-op, it's yours. Your profile, your items, your stuff. It is safe, it is secure. You can't get banned, you can't get scammed. It is your profile, your items, your skill. That's also another thing, is usually when people talk about, like, oh, but my co-op helped me do something, it's like, that just means you got carried. Like, is it really your skill if someone else did it? If your co-op gives you a Hyperion, is it really your Hyperion, or are you just borrowing someone else's hype? It messes with ownership as well. It's not really your hype, it's their hype. They're just letting you use it. Don't you want your progress to be yours? Don't you want your items to be your items? You're giving that up by joining a co-op. No, it's not. I have seen people scammed by real-life friends. I met a guy who was co-op scammed by a classmate. For the rest of the year, he had to look his scammer in the face every single day. They literally went to the same school. They shared the same class. He got scammed by a classmate. And there's nothing he can do about it. He can tell the school admins, and they're like, we don't care about what happens on a computer. The administrators don't give a shit. We're not gonna, like, suspend someone for what they did in Minecraft. You can get scammed by IRL friends. It has happened. I know someone it happened to. You can be scammed by your real-life best friend. It has happened. It does happen. And it can happen to you. You are not immune from scams. Dude, siblings hate each other, bro. Have you had a sibling? Your sibling would sell you for $3 and a cookie. Where's my team? Let's go. What a ominous name. What a very ominous name. Oh, man. Random trade request. Let's go. Dude, even your own sibling would scam you. There's nothing that stops them from doing it. So one of the the methods to avoid being scammed is not putting yourself in a position to where you could be. If you give someone an item, there is always a chance that they won't give it back. There is nothing that stops them from keeping it. And so it's like, oh, if I give him an item, I am giving it to him on the promise that he will give it back. But he could just keep it if he wanted to. That sets you up to be scammed. So even if they're a friend, if they're a family, it doesn't matter. They can still scam you. And brother, if they can, they will. It's like treating every gun as if it's loaded. You ever hear that? Treat every gun as if it's loaded? That's how you should treat being scammed. If someone can scam you, just act like they will, and it will save you lots of money. You should just always assume that people asking for items are scammers. Always assume that anyone asking for an item is there to scam you. And your co-op could scam you at any point. That's also another point, is people change. I feel like that's also another thing that people like forget. just because you're friends now doesn't mean you'll be friends in an hour from now. I mean, again, just look at literally Cat in chat. He got scammed by a very trusted friend. He literally gave her all of his things on the promise that he would get to keep them. Guess what? He didn't get to keep them. Being friends does not stop them from not being your friend and taking your stuff. There is nothing that stops them from changing their mind at any point. Exactly, like, you should just assume that it's already gone. If you have handed someone an item, you just need to mentally prepare that you've already lost it. It is already gone. If you can't afford to lose something, don't give it to someone. No, there isn't. I have met a person who was scammed by a classmate. They had to meet them every single day. For the entire school year, they had to sit a meter from their scammer every day. Being IRLs changes nothing. Nothing changes. They can still take your stuff. Being a friend does not stop them from taking... Okay, riddle me this. Mechanistically, what stops them from taking your stuff? Explain the mechanism that prevents an IRL from taking your stuff. Go ahead and explain the mechanism that prevents them from doing it. Because if they can scam you, then they can scam you. Hello? There's nothing complicated here. Why is this room 4 to 5? Oh, what? Ding dong. Is my mod wrong? Is it? It's a very late 270, thank you. Astrea. You know, I used to be an Astrea main, but nowadays I've made it a Hyperion and I've like never taken off of it. Ever since I made my Astrea into a Hyperion, it stayed Hyperion. There you go. That's another reason not to join a co-op. This is kind of what I mean by, like, I feel like you don't learn. So, you had a terrible experience with a co-op, and your next thought was to enter another co-op. I get that these weren't back-to-back events, but still. You lost your co-op, and so you made a new profile, and then you joined a co-op, and then lost that co-op too. It's like, you just don't learn. You're just like, Dude, there are no buts. There are no, oh, but this scenario, oh, this scenario. No, nothing. I don't care what the reason is. Don't join co-ops. I am giving as advice, I am telling you to never join a co-op. It is my advice to everyone watching this stream to not join a co-op. If you are currently in a co-op, I, as KillIt, am giving you the advice to make a new profile and play on that instead. Because at any point, your co-op could take all the minions, take everything from the bank, and then leave. They could get banned and get your profile wiped. Your profile is in the hands of your co-op. If your co-op wants to macro and get wiped and take you down with him, he can. And there ain't jack shit you can do about it. Because it's not your profile, it's both of yours profile. And if he wants to get it wiped, that is his choice to make, and there is nothing you can do to stop your profile from getting wiped if you're in a co-op. You are trusting the hands of someone that ain't you to do the right thing. And I have heard literally hundreds of stories of people getting wiped because of their co-op's actions. So I am officially giving as advice to all of my viewers to not play in a co-op. I am anti-co-op, and I will not change my stance on this. Because I have seen hundreds of examples, hundreds of experience of people coming into my chat and telling me that they lost everything because of their co-op. Why join a co-op? Why risk it all? So you can share minions? So you can risk getting your bank account stolen? Oh, because they help with collections. Oh, because they sometimes give you things. You're risking everything for a very small boost. At that point, why bother? Just don't join a co-op. That's also another thing. I think a lot of people are in co-ops due to what is it called? I forgot the word for it, so I'll just describe it. Basically, you're in too deep. At this point, you're already level 100. You already have a Hyperion. At this point, you feel like you can't make a second profile. You can't leave the co-op because you're already in too deep. It's the sunken cost fallacy. There you go. Because you've already played on the profile, even for a day, you're like, but I already played on it. I don't want to leave my co-op. I'm already in too deep. That is a fallacy. The more you play on it, the worse it gets, because the more you'll lose if you get scammed. So if you keep playing on the profile, that risks more and more items that could get wiped. It's the reverse. The longer you've played on a co-op, the worse it gets. The best thing you can do is play on a different profile as soon as possible. You deleted it, it's gone. It's all gone. Everything is gone, you deleted it. I mean, you still had, like, all your skills, plus, like, I don't remember, but you had, like, talismans or something. You still had hundreds of millions. Like, I didn't check your net worth in detail, but I remember it was in the hundreds of millions. So you didn't lose everything. You lost a lot, but you didn't lose everything. You still had hundreds of millions in net worth, presumably from talismans. But again, like I said, I didn't do, like, a deep dive into your net worth. I just, like, did a cursory glance and saw that you still had a bunch of net worth on you. Why is this 3 of the... Oh, it's the bat. Talismans are worth a lot. Don't sleep on that, man. Like, that was still worth quite a bit of money. But anyway, it's too late now. I mean, you already deleted it. I mean, we can talk about what you should have done, but you've already deleted the profile, so... All we can worry about is what to do now. I will say it again. To you, I, as KillIt, am giving you the professional advice to make a main profile and play on that instead. I do not recommend a co-op. And in general, I don't recommend Iron Man. If you really love Iron Man, then you can. But again, as advice, you can ignore it, you cannot take it, you can be like, KillIt, I'm not following your advice. Okay, don't follow it. But as my advice, I would also recommend not joining an Iron Man as well. If you think it's fun, you can do it. But you're doing it against my advice. So I'm giving the advice to also not play Iron Man. There is no such thing as a safe co-op. There is literally no such thing as a safe co-op. No such thing. Any co-op can take the minions. Any co-op can get wiped and banned and take you with them. Any co-op could blow up the island. Even a YouTube rank could blow up your island and take the minions. Even a YouTube rank could do it. You are safe from nobody. There is nothing that stops YouTube ranks from picking up minions. You are not safe. You are never safe in a co-op. I'm not. There's some guy doing like crazy good damage, so we are great. It's a derp. But that doesn't stop them from taking your items. You're missing the point. Oh no, but they'll lose subscribers, and they'll also take all your shit. Congratulations, nothing's changed. Your counter argument isn't a counter argument. They still took your stuff. Congratulations. You have no minions because your YouTube rank co-op took all the minions. Yeah, I'll open it in the dungeon hub. No, it was like recon, I think. No, I'm very proud solo, dude. The last thing I want to do is join a co-op, dude. Oh, and that's also like another talking point I didn't think about. A lot of people say they like want to join a co-op because they like want friends or something. It's like, oh, but like, you know, I'm just looking for like friends or something. It's like, dude, I have tons of friends, like /F list. I have 55 pages of friends. I have so many friends, I barely hang out with a lot of them. There's just too many. Crafted Fury, barely hang out with them. Garuso, haven't even seen him in like a year. Like, these people are like, I have so many friends, it's hard to keep up with all of them. I am the opposite of lonely. I have so many friends that I ignore most of them. Every day I get online and don't talk to them. There's too many friends. I'm very social. I definitely consider myself an extrovert. Although I'd say it's more like lean extrovert. I'd consider myself normal first and foremost. I'm not one of those like weird people who's like scared of talking. But like there's some situations that you're not supposed to talk. I mean, it's just being socially like understanding. It's like reverse autism or whatever. I would consider myself like pretty knowledgeable on like when to talk, when not to talk, what to talk about. But I would say definitely like lean extrovert. I mean, I'm streaming, so I mean, like, I feel like to even be a streamer, you kind of need to be an extrovert. You have to actually enjoy talking to people. You have to actually like want to talk to people. Dude, I can't imagine not wanting to talk to people. I talk to people as a fucking hobby. I do this in my free time. When I'm sitting in my room, I'll go live and talk to people. Talking to people is like what I do in my free time. And talking is what I do. It's what I Scooby-Dooby-Doo. All derp, chat. All derp. Isn't that right, derp? S plus. In we go, boys. We playing Minecraft. I'm getting carried. On Gazellig. No, this is my room. Get your own split. Okay, fine, you can have it. I feel like oftentimes my friends choose me rather than I choose my friends. Because, like, there's a few people I would, like to be friends with, but I don't think they really care about being friends with me. There are, like, some people that, like, oh, let's be friends, and they're like, I don't care. Like, no. So I feel like a lot of my friends are friends because they want to be friends with me, rather than, like, me wanting to be friends with them, if that makes sense. Who was the one who, like, initiated, right? Who was the one whose, like, idea it was to be friends? Yeah. Isn't Dorelius in a co-op with his wife? Something like that? I don't know, I'd have to like slash visit to check. But yeah, I definitely wouldn't co-op my own wife, that's for sure. Like I said, there's just no exceptions. I make no exceptions. I would never co-op. Ever, ever, ever. I am staunchly anti-co-op. Yeah, like, exactly, dude. Like, if anything, the irony is that marriage is pretty commonly associated with divorce. Something like 50% of all marriages get divorced. And it's only getting worse with time, so like every decade that goes by, it gets even more and more likely. If you look at the 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, 2010s, 2020s, every year that goes by, couples actually are more likely to get divorced. It used to be like fucking 5%. It used to be that couple, like, marriage used to be sacred, dude. Back like 100 years ago, the divorce rate was fucking 1%, dude. It's been nothing but up, dude. Nowadays, it's almost a 50-50 shot. It's literally a coin flip whether you get divorced, and it's only getting worse. Yeah, dude, I noticed, dude, co-ops and marriage is pretty similar. You're tying yourself to another person, and you're sharing assets. Like when you start a co-op, you're basically marrying the player. You're like, my stuff is your stuff, and your stuff is my stuff, and we share a house. So, like, yeah, funny, like, co-op and marriage is pretty similar. Divorce is 2%, dude, lucky? Where are you? Fucking Nepal? Where are you? This man lives in the mountains. But yeah, again, like, the irony is, even with a prenup, she could still take your stuff. You can sue her for damages, but that won't give you your items back. She will still have your Hyperion, even if you get a prenup. That's what I'm saying. Nothing physically stops your co-op from scamming you. I cannot stress this enough, chat. There is nothing that stops your co-op from scamming you. If they want to scam you, they can, and there's nothing you can do about it. Are they a friend? They can still scam you. Do they have YouTube rank? They can still scam you. Is it literally your wife? Your wife can still scam you. In fact, she's probably has a 50% chance of scamming you. There is nothing that physically stops a co-op from scamming you. It is purely a promise. They are not taking your stuff on the promise that they won't take it. They're like, I promise I won't take your stuff. Do you really want to risk your Hyperion on the promise that someone won't take it from you? They have every incentive to take it. Why would they not? Because they like you? Yeah, everyone who gets scammed by their co-op, they used to like each other. That's why they started the co-op, because they were friends. No correlation, does nothing. You will get scammed. It is your fault too. I also think there's a lot of victim blaming to be had. If you gave someone your Hyperion and they blocked you, that's your fault. You should have saw it coming. If you hand over your Hyperion, it is gone. It is as good as gone. You have to treat it as if it's already lost. There is a lot of victim blaming to be had here. You should not have handed it away. It's your fault. You should have kept it in your hotbar. You set it up by giving it away. You should not have done that. Arranged marriages? I don't think arranged marriages are that bad, given the context of India. It would never happen in the United States, but it's India, so things are different. What's even, like, one of the main problems with arranged marriages anyway? Is it just, like, the freedom aspect, or is there something bigger? I feel like one of the problems is if they try to marry people of two different Varna. I think that'd be a problem. Like you couldn't have two people from two different Varnas getting married. But I imagine if people are doing an arranged marriage, it's already understood that the people are in the same Varna. Although, I suppose if you're the lower Varna getting married to the person of a higher Varna, that may boost up your social status. However, I also think trying to pretend that your status is higher than it is a bit pretentious. I think if you're a lower Varna, you should just accept it. What do you think, chat? But what would I know? I'm an American. What do I know about the Varna system? Most arranged marriage opportunity people joining up. Isn't it the family that sets it up though? Like a father and a father both negotiate their son and daughter, right? So, like, if I had a daughter, I would meet some guy who had a son, and I would have, like, a handshake deal that says, like, I will have my daughter marry your son. Isn't it like that? Isn't it like, the fathers are the ones setting it up? They can say no. Of lower Varna, you mean? You know, as like an outsider, I do wonder, ever since the British got rid of the Varna system, could you pretend to be a higher Varna? Could you just like lie and just be like, oh yeah, I'm a Ramen, like when you're not? Like, surely you could just lie about it, right? It's not like they like write it down or something. Like, is it possible to lie about your Varna? Is that a thing? Is that possible? Can you just like lie and be like, yeah, I'm a Brahmin. I've always been a Brahmin. I was born a Brahmin. My mother and father are both Brahmins. I have a birthright to the Varna of Brahmin. But really, you're not. Like, you're just lying. Could you get away with that? Like, is it possible? I mean, like, how would you check, right? Like, again, I have no idea. If someone said they are a Brahmin, how would you know? What if they're lying? Like, that's what I'm wondering, is how do you check? How do you verify the authenticity of someone's Varna? How do you do it? The people living there will know. That's what I'm saying, is like, you just gotta know. But like, how would you check? How would you know? What if they're just really good at lying? What if they... If you're rich, it doesn't matter. I fucking bet, dude. I bet. That's another thing about the Varna system, is that it's mostly old. It was set up 1,000 years ago. But like, what if the rich people got poor and the poor people got rich? Guess what? You'll still stay the same Varna, even if your social class has moved up, right? If you start a business, if you become a merchant, you make millions of dollars, you still are like a Dalit or something. Like, you're still the lower end of the social ladder, even though you're now a rich millionaire. Like, because it's birthright, like, it's your birth. And so, like, if you get rich later in life, you can't change your Varna because it was given at birth. It was determined at birth. And so, I imagine that there's lots of rich people, like, literally Indian millionaires, who are, like, technically their Varna is, like, a Dalit or something. But, like, they're rich now. So, like, what do you make of that? If you're rich, no one cares. What are the names of the Varna? I think there's 4 of them, right? I know the top one's Brahmin, and then the one that's outside of the system is Dalit. But, what are the ones in the middle? I forget their names. The second from the top is like the it's like warriors or something, like rulers or something, fighters. And oh fuck, I just don't know how to say it. Like, I don't even know how to spell it. I have no idea. I haven't like seen the word written down in a very long time. I don't know how to pronounce it. That system is almost dead. It's because they have a new one that's like hundreds long, right? Like, it's no longer the Varna, but like a sub Varna. It's like there's like 100 sub Varnas, and you belong to one of them, right? Like, the new system is there's hundreds of them, and like each one is like specialized in one thing. So this is like the new system is way bigger. The old system, there was only 4. It was like Brahmin and then 3 others, and that was it. So the old system was a lot smaller, I think, but now the new system has like hundreds of different castes. But money is more important than birth. No one uses the old school Varna system. No. This is information chat. They are no longer using the Varna system. So, like, obviously, I don't know that much about it, because, like I said, I'm American, I don't know. But basically, in India, they have the caste system, which basically means that you are born into a social class. Essentially, it's like the privileged and the not privileged, although there's more than two. And so you're born into a caste, and you're stuck in the caste, and it determines like your social standing. And in general, again, I think things are different now because it's like this is like the old way of doing things. People are modernizing, but basically, you could only marry people in your caste. You were limited to that caste of people to marry. So you were stuck in the caste. Your family was the caste, and you can't change your caste. It was decided thousands of years ago by your great 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 grandparents. They were poor, and so now you're of the poor. How do you know so much? I don't. I barely know anything about this. That's what I'm saying. I know so little about the Varna system or the caste system. And it was mostly based off of your job. So if you were a merchant, you were like the two. If you were like a ruler, then you were way at the top. And then if you're at the very top, like a priest, if you were a religious figure, you would have been a Brahmin. The Brahmin are considered the people at the very top of the social ladder. These people are the priestly class. However, like he said, that's kind of like the old system. I imagine they don't do it that way like anymore. Especially when the British got rid of the caste system officially, like 100 years ago or something, the British outlawed the caste system. However, like obviously, like that doesn't mean people aren't still keeping note of what caste people are. And then obviously there's the famous untouchables. These are the people at the very bottom of the Varna system. These people are so low on the social order, they're technically not in it. They are outside the system. You have the people with a Varna, and then there's people who have no Varna at all, because they're so low. They're untouchable. They're barely human, they say. They don't have any part of the, like, Buddha, whatever the fuck it is. I don't even know. But, like, they're so low that they don't even count. They are so low that, like, you can't touch them. They're dirty. Like, Brahmin are not allowed to talk to Dalits. They are not allowed to touch them. If you touch a Dalit, you have to wash your hands. Because they're considered impure. They are considered, like, tainted, contaminated. And as a priest, you can't let the lower caste people taint you. So you have to wash your hands. You have to do a ritual purity thing. Untouchability is almost dead. Well, that's good to hear. That it's a dying practice. Very good to hear. Because obviously it's unfair because they were born that way. It was just you were just born an untouchable, and so now like people won't touch you because of it. You are considered like purity unclean because of your birthright. So it's pretty good that they're slowly going away. Dalits can enter temples? This is big, chat. These are new rights. New rights. Yeah, I don't know that much about India, all things considered. You know what's interesting is that India is very diverse. Like, India is like a subcontinent. So it has, like, lots of different people. And when I say different people, I mean different people. They have a different race, of a different culture, speak a different language, and have different customs. The people in India have different religions, different languages, different cultures. They are unrelated to each other. And I don't just mean like northern Indians and southern Indians. I mean entire regions will have a language. Like this region has a language, and it's unintelligible by people in other regions of India. Because of Hinduism? I mean, technically not all of them are Hindu. Some of them are Buddhist. Not all of them are like Brahmanical Hinduism. Some of them are Buddhist. Yeah, obviously if you like expand it, there's actually quite a bit of religions. In India, you'll find a lot of Islam as well. You'll also find, as you mentioned, there are Sikhs, there are Christians. They're not necessarily going to be like Protestant or Catholic, but there are Christians in India. So, like I said, India is very big. It's very diverse. You'll see Hinduism, Buddhism, Sikhism, Islam, Christianity. I'm sure you'll find some other things as well if you look around. But yeah, very big, very diverse. Multiple languages, multiple cultures, multiple skin colors. There's people that are light skinned, there are people that are dark skinned, and obviously there's a ton of people in the middle. They're kind of like brown, like they're not really black, they're not really white, they're like brown. And obviously this is because of historical migrations. India is made up of like native populations, but also a ton of Indo-Europeans that arrived later. Obviously India also, like, it has latitude differences, and so people in the south tend to be darker while people in the north tend to be lighter. Especially because, like I said, Indo-Europeans migrated to India, and so they brought their white skin with them, and so that's why there's lots of Indians that are lighter skinned. And because of the Varna system, they often don't breed with each other. If you are a white-skinned Brahmin, you are only ever going to breed with other white-skinned Brahmins. And so even 1,000 years later, the white people are still white. They have not interbred with the brown people in India. And so that's why it's so diverse, is because it's not a melting pot. They stay separated. They don't marry each other. And so that's how even thousands of years later, their skin colors can still be separated. They have not like merged into one color. And they probably won't for a while. India's probably going to have a wide range of skin colors for a very long time. What am I doing? Black and white are separated. There you go, exactly. The different skin colors are culturally separated. They are socially separated. At least partially. Another thing in India, especially recently, is lighter skin colors are generally seen as like more attractive. So like if you get set up with an arranged marriage with a lighter skinned girl, that's considered that's a good thing. The lighter skin colors are considered more attractive by their cultural standards. Yes, you're correct. Like, for example, in media, think something like Bollywood. Actors and actresses that are light-skinned tend to be considered, like, more attractive. They could get more roles. A lot of movies will make sure that the main characters are lighter-skinned. That's, like, one of the things that's going on in India right now. All of the actors are lighter-skinned, and they get better roles because of it. All of them are skinned, exactly. Only 1% brown, yeah. Even though India is primarily like a brown-skinned country, but like I said, it's very diverse. If there's one takeaway, it's that India is very diverse. A lot of different skin colors. 0%, yeah. So, like, what should I know about India? What should I know about India if there's anything for me to learn? Anything to be aware of in India? what people consider light brown is actually fit white here. I agree. Yeah. In India, oftentimes white people aren't like white. They're just like light skin brown. And so in India, if you're light skin brown, that's considered white. Because for a lot of Indians, it's usually a range from like black to dark brown to light brown. And so to them, light brown just is white. And they would consider like an actual European to be very white. So, alright, bye. See you later. So what we would consider to be like a light skin brown in the United States would just be considered white in India. They would be considered fair, I think. Is that what you call them? Fair-skinned? Fair-skinned people? Lighter fair-skinned? Even though, like, by American standards. Very white's not that lovely. Interesting. What do you mean, like, an American? Like, what would an American white be like to you? Like if I went to India with my, like, white European American skin, would that be considered, like, less attractive than, like, light brown? Fair? Would, like, a white European, white American be considered, like, less attractive than a... Is, like, I guess it's like, is there a tipping point where it actually turns around? Is there such thing as too white? If you're too white, it actually becomes kind of bad. Because in the United States, I would say no. I think a lot of people consider, like, pale skin attractive. I think in the United States, like, there's definitely white beauty. But, like, we would be pretty more strict on it. Well, like we consider, like, mixed people to be black. Like, if you're even a little bit brown, you are brown. Like, only white people are white people, you know? Like, only those who are, like, pale-skinned qualify as white by, like, American standards. Like, even Hispanic people, which are generally considered to be white, are still kind of, like, not really white. It's like, oh, he's Mexican. It's like, it's not really white if you're Mexican, that sort of thing. That's generally how it's, like, viewed culturally. Slightly brown people are considered not white. Actually looks interesting, I do want to look at it. So is this guy like a Indian or something? I mean, yeah, he looks white. I mean, he looks slightly darker than, like, a person like me. But I would say he's, like, white. He would qualify as, like, Indo-European or something. Who's your favorite actor? It's because he's white. It's because he's fair-skinned. I gotta go. Alright, see you, man. Thank you for the information about India. I don't get to think about India very often. So it's very nice to think about India. Alright, good luck. Enjoy your subcontinent. got a lot of chests open. Money, 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 money. Money, 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 money. Was that worth something? Oh no, it wasn't. Yes, gimme, 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 gimme. 50 mil, let's go. Take out some money to account for interest. Don't want to not pick up interest. Dude, I can't believe these are not selling. Oh my god. I keep lowering the price and they don't sell. I mean, I have some money now. Maybe I can spend a little bit of it, like on my setup. I think my armor's fine, my pet's fine. I guess talismans, he's probably right, I should get talismans. Oh, but it's space, that's like the main problem, is yeah, so we have to wait for the redstone minion to fill so we get slots. But we do have 2 slots right now though. So we can buy some talismans. Alright, let me watch like a talisman guide.
Magical power is arguably the most important stat in Hypixel Skyblock, and maximizing it is one of the most efficient routes to progressing in the game. I personally have over 1100 magical power, which translates to plus 835 crit damage with the Silky Power. You get magical power from accessories found all throughout the game. Some are cheap or free, and others cost hundreds of millions of coins. In this tutorial, my guide is to make the process of getting them all easier. I wrote a Python script that compares the cost of every talisman and upgrade to the amount of gained magical power, and sorts them from cheapest to the most expensive.
Wait, I feel like there's gotta be a better way to do this, rather than like watching a video. Maybe just following this? Emerald 2, Talisman of Coin. $5, $10, $15, $20. 20 emerald, 5 gold. $20 emerald, 5 gold. There you go. Feather Talisman, Feather 4. Speed Talisman, Sugarcane 2. $12, $24, $48. So it's like 2 stacks, I'd say. A little under. I already have it. Is it? Is it? Did it just tell me to get something I already had? I need it to not get. Yeah, I already have it. Yeah, it's not detecting it. I should like not use this. What even is this? It just like made me waste like 100 coins. Is it this?